Today's my first experience of driving a Tesla. We're renting it and managed to get a Model Y today. We're in Auckland today and it's challenging weather to test the Model Y out, but so far everything has gone really well. So this is our Tesla Model Y that we have today. Weren't sure what Tesla we were going to get. I was actually expecting to have a Model 3. So it's quite a nice surprise because I do have two kids to have the Model Y today. The Model Y is quite nice from all angles and it's obviously slightly larger than what a Model 3 is. I quite like it. So this is Tesla's Model Y and it has a claimed range by Tesla of up to 455 kilometers. I'm not sure if in the real world you'd be able to get that amount, but that's what's claimed by Tesla. This is the interior of a Tesla Model Y. This is the steering wheel. It's got a really nice feel to it. And here's the famed infotainment system, the single 15-inch touchscreen. I found this reasonably easy to use. I think all the main controls for me, what I've learned today, really these two here, where this one's your air conditioning. So that's really important. So you can set that up and arrange that within that menu. And then when you jump into the car, the one you're going to want to click is definitely this one here with the little car symbol on it. And that's basically got all of your controls, everything you want to set up from your rear vision mirror to your steering wheel and every single thing else in terms of configuration of the car. The car can either be cold or it's too hot and you want to cool it down, so you really need to know where you can control all that. And so where you see the numbers here of the temperatures, you click that and that gives you access to all of the various temperature settings. You can obviously change the different fan directions through the touchscreen, which is really cool actually to be able to do that. Heating steering wheel, your heated seats, rear and front, you can configure and set all those up, which is pretty easy to use once you get the hang of it. These are some other handy settings which we've needed to use today. So if you want to open the frunk, you can just use it within this little diagram here of the vehicle. Just simply click open. You hear that noise in the diagram, so the frunk's now open. We can go and have a look at that and close it. And then also the same for the charge port and the rear trunk or the boot. You're able to do that by just clicking there and you hear it activate. The rear trunk is electric as well. And this is the famed frunk in a Tesla. We open that up and it's got all of the cables, but you could use this to store things in. It would be quite handy, I think. But yeah, really useful to put all your cables and all the bits and pieces that you need for charging in there. And there's heaps of space in the Model Y as well, as you can see. I can comfortably fit in here. In fact, probably a couple of people can almost fit in here, so it's great. And it's really easy to close the vehicle as well. Just simply click that button and the hatch closes as well. This is a really simple feature, but I found it really handy today with the Model Y. That's the pad here that you can stick your phone onto. So as soon as you lay that down, it instantly starts charging, which is really handy, especially if you're traveling like we are today, to be able to easily charge your phone. One thing I've really enjoyed about the Tesla, when you're not familiar with it, the voice commands are really great to be able to use to activate things if you're not familiar with where they're stored. So let's give this a try. Open glove box. That's a pretty handy one if you need to get inside the glove box. Another voice command that I like seemed to be the window wipers wouldn't activate even though they were on auto, or I think they might have not been on auto. So it's raining a lot today, so I had to do a voice command. Turn on window wipers. Really handy if the rain's pouring. I found the acceleration on Tesla is amazing. Everything people claim, everything I've watched on YouTube about Teslas seems to be true. Acceleration just seems to be something about it which makes the car accelerate so quickly. With a Model Y, it's accelerating to 100 kilometers an hour in 6.9 seconds. That's a tad slower than what you'll be getting with a Model 3, which is claimed at 6.1 to 100 kilometers an hour.